Operation Grizzly Camp, an edge-of-your-seat survival thriller in the savage wilderness of Alaska. Poppy McVie Mysteries, Volume 3. Written by Kimberli A. Bindschatel. Narrated by Rebecca Roberts.
Chapter 1. Across the airport terminal, through the blur of hurried travelers between us, I caught sight of Dalton, facing the other way. There was no mistaking him. The way he fit in a pair of jeans. Oh, my. He turned and saw me, waved me over with a smile. But as I approached, I could tell by the way his eyes held mine that something was up. Special Agent Dalton had been my partner now for nearly 6 months. But not without some fireworks between us. I'd learned that when he was in his mood, the best strategy was to take a deep breath and find my inner calm. I'd yet to be successful, but hey, a girl can try. Our relationship had come a long way in a short time. I trusted him with my life. As an agent, he was top-notch. He was sharp, experienced, everything you'd want in a partner. The trouble was, he set me on fire. In more ways than one. I was still trying to figure out how I felt about him. I was pretty sure he had feelings for me. The problem was, with Dalton, well, it was complicated. Despite our, I don't even know what to call it, we'd just had 2 successful ops, and now without so much as a 2-day breath, we were headed to Alaska on a mission to catch a bear poacher who'd been eluding authorities for years. That's how things work out sometimes. Get 'em when the getting's good. I set down my duffel bag between us. What is it?
Hey, Poppy.
He paused for a beat.
Alaska, here we come,
he said, with a forced grin. Seriously? I planted my feet. I know that look. He hooked his thumb in his belt, looked down at his shoes. Oh my God, Dalton, spit it out. His eyes made their way back to meet mine.
Stan Martin called me yesterday.
Stan Martin? As in the head of Special Ops, Stan Martin? Our boss? Crap, this can't be good. And?
He wants me to come in for an official interview.
His tongue stuck in the corner of his mouth for a moment.
An investigative hearing, actually, on...
He stared at me.
On what happened during our op in Norway.
My brain started to swirl around inside my skull. I don't understand. It was a clean bust.
I know.
Dalton nodded, too much.
I'm sure it's all a formality. Politics, you know. Apparently Norway officials have been making a stink about it.
Well, when does he want us to come in? Dalton managed a half shrug. My brain rattled. Investigative hearing? The roar of the airline passengers hustling past rose in my ears and suddenly made me feel dizzy. I sucked in some air. Oh, crap. It's about me. Dalton held up a hand, a caution to stay calm.
I don't know that for sure.
Of course you do. I blew out my breath. Oh, what did he say exactly? He looked away. Come on.
He might have mentioned that he's not sure you understood procedures, protocol, that kind of thing.
I held myself erect, forced calm. I know I pushed the envelope a little, maybe taken it right to the edge. Damn it. Okay, maybe a little over. But who doesn't? It was all legal in the end. We nailed Ray Goldman, his most wanted. We caught the bad guy, and I'm proud of it.
I know.
He nodded some more.
It's just that I think the thing is, technically it's standard procedure to...
I shook my head. There's nothing standard about it. You said it's an investigative hearing, so stop sugarcoating it. Dalton sighed. His shoulders slumped.
He used the words brazen, half-cocked, and...
He hesitated.
Lone wolf.
I looked down at my hands and drew in a long breath to keep myself from exploding. My left hand turned white where my right one wrung the life out of it. I don't understand. I nailed the guy and... My jaw tensed when I realized what I'd said.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?